Hello pilots, welcome aboard the third installment of the RoVerse Developer Diaries. Today we'll be covering what most of our efforts have gone into, and what I mentioned in our last installment. Player-owned outposts have been a feature highly requested by people wanting to travel the universe in gangs smaller than the fully fledged factions, as well as the more criminal of individuals. Outposts cater to this demographic by being independent from group-owned stations, available for the creation of sub-factions, such as corporations or criminal gangs. Outposts are first built using the corresponding construction kit, which can be bought from your faction's main stations for a high price tag. The owner may then choose where to position their outpost and deploy it, constructing the core of the station, the operations module, which contains the fundamental mechanics an outpost must have to be functional, such as the primary docking bay and all the necessary vendors for ships. The unique quality of outposts, though, is that they are modular, meaning that the player can attach 6 unique sections for a wide variety of purposes and maintenance costs. The owner may connect these sections in any combination they wish in order to achieve specific goals, such as creating a ship manufacturer, trading outpost, or military checkpoint. The first module of the outpost we'll go into is the cargo section. Cargo sections give the outpost a significant expansion to storage space, allowing a large quantity of ships, commodities, or stolen wealth to be stockpiled. The cargo section is a must-have for any economic entrepreneur to hold on to their goods for future business trades. The next module is the factory section. Factory sections are the primary means of production for goods or equipment, allowing for the creation of a wide range of items that can be stockpiled for later use or sold on the market for a profit. The next module is the shipyard section. The shipyard section picks up where the factory module leaves off, allowing players to construct ships ranging from the small to the very large, and a must-have for mercenary corporations for hire. The fourth module is the hydroponics section, providing the power that a station consumes through its other modules. The hydroponics section is also capable of providing oxygen needed to live aboard the station, as well as being a source of food. The final module is the research section. Research sections pave the way for unlocking new technologies for one's outpost to exploit, such as enhanced weaponry, upgrades to superior components, and sub-faction custom ship designs. When an outpost is first deployed, the owning player is able to select from 5 options of what type of outpost is constructed, each with their own unique benefits and design. The first type is a civilian outpost, the best if someone wishes for a more generalized output that is able to do almost everything, albeit to a slightly reduced effect. The next type is a corporate outpost, perfect for specializing in the areas of trading and business, as corporate outposts are taxed at a reduced rate for their transactions made. This also means that corporate outposts only produce goods at a lower rate from any factory modules attached. And this leads us on to the next type of outpost, the industrial, a powerhouse of all things created. Industrial outposts make excellent supplies of ships, equipment, and goods, but their flimsier structures make it easier to attack. Military outposts are our fourth type of player-owned outpost, focusing all of its efforts into its strength and structural integrity, as well as defensive capabilities. Considered as forts in space, a military outpost makes a perfect staging ground for military operations, such as supporting ongoing invasions or fortifying borders between nations. The downside of this security it brings is its ability to engage in the typical industrial and business facilities other outposts can, instead relying on a supply from nearby facilities to assist in its upkeep costs. The final type of outpost is the very unique pirate outpost. This variant has a significantly different aesthetic to other outposts, sacrificing durability and orderly layout to help camouflage itself with its environment, typically an asteroid field. Pirate stations serve as a hideout for unlawful activity. It doesn't pay taxes to the ruling faction of its star system, and is the only station free to trade in illegal merchandise. In conclusion, outposts are a lot of work to construct, and players will require building materials to be transported to the construction site to bring it closer to its completion. Whilst outposts are tough, they are not invincible, and must be well protected and policed by the owner, as its presence can pose a grave threat to hostile powers. When deploying an outpost, Think carefully what spot you choose, and whether the ruling faction of the star system can, and will, help you in an emergency. Outposts are very large investments, and are something that will only be realistically obtainable by small bands of players, or an extremely well-off rich individual. It is by owning an outpost that you gain the ability to create an official sub-faction and set permissions for other players to use your station services. After that, it's up to you whether you want an exclusive pad for you and your closest allies to utilise, a crime syndicate to strike fear into the region, or a super corporation with the power and wealth to decide which empires rise and fall within the galaxy. Whatever it is you decide to do, RoVerse is yours for the taking. And until next time, stay safe out there, pilots.